What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to week number 3 of our current season. After winning the first 2 games, we go on ahead and hopefully continue our freezeless season. So far, no freezes. So far, so good. So here we go in week number 3. After week number 1, the guy pretty much quit before the kickoff, I believe. Week number 2, we came away with the victory. So here we go, man, trying to just play the game, hopefully win these season packs. That way we can go on ahead and hopefully get another 99 OBJ, put him up on the auction block before it gets too late, man. Right now his price is dipped down to about 1.7. He was worth about 2 million, just about a month and a half ago, and unfortunately I tried to get him, but I couldn't. All the freezes, which typically happen in my postseason, because I looked at my record and all that stuff, and I have 15 playoff appearances, 15, but I have 4 Super Bowls, and I only lost 1 game in the playoffs. It was earlier on. So 1 game that I was actually able to play in the playoffs that I lost. Every other game that I've played in the playoffs were freezes, and it not allowed me to go on ahead and attempt to make the Super Bowl and whatnot. So just always a little frustrating when that happens, but nonetheless, man, right here, 4th and 5, we get ourselves a stop, and we start with running the ball right here with Sweetness right there. Always gotta love giving the ball to Sweetness. It's always fun to go on ahead and hand the ball with somebody so strong, so fast, so agile, baby. So here we go. He ends up just tossing really quickly over there to the left side, and we get a first down, and right back to Sweetness we go. End up, I don't know what the hell kind of stumbling that was, but nonetheless, man, we get a good game. Right here starts freezing a little bit, but we end up hitting the toss, and we end up scoring a touchdown right there. A much-needed touchdown at that. So, because you always want to take the lead, man. Anytime you get your opponent and you stop them, you definitely want to try and go on ahead and take advantage of that and add points on the board. So, right, standing in the pocket, goes over there towards the left, had it, but he ends up dropping it. Goes for a play action right here, a little bootleg swing, and just a little quick dump off right there, and he ends up getting a good gain. So what looked like to be just a very scared throw because he was about to get sacked turns into almost a first down. Decides to go for it on 4th and 3, and Eric Berry is having none of that, and unfortunately he ends up quitting. So we got to go on ahead and go on to the next on to the next to the next one. 3-0 so far, free season. And like I said, man, you got to love whenever you're freeze free, because those are the best type of seasons to have. As we take a look at my opponent's lineup again, got that Captain DRC. I wasn't I mean, he was okay, but I definitely prefer guys that are more versatile than just in the past, because I get run on a lot, way too often, and if I could stop you from running, that would be amazing. And DRC is somebody who is a non-factor in the run game. If they run his way, just put the controller down and just accept that you're about to go on ahead and give up 13 yards. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. So here we go. We freeze. Just like that. We end up freezing. We are unable to play the game. So of course we have to go on ahead and quit and take a loss. Now that is why this is better to be in this position than all Madden first string, because if that happened to me in all Madden first string, then there goes my perfect season, and I would be unable to go on ahead and get a first round bye, which of course is a pack for going on ahead and accomplishing that, and those are essential to getting this OBJ. So here we go, our 3rd game of the video, and that bird face is exactly what my face looked like once that freeze happened. It's just like, I knew it was going to happen eventually, man. Now, I heard something along the lines of somebody saying that that possibly making substitutions on your first play causes freezes. Now, once I read that, I stopped doing that, and it did help me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Like, I have less freezes, but I still have a ton of freezes. It's not helping out completely, but I feel like it's doing a little bit of justice. That right there was a dot. That was just an amazing play. And if you look at my opponent, he pretty much has True Clock on right from the get-go, and this is the second time where I faced somebody who wants to go on ahead and utilize the True Clock feature. Was it this guy? I think it was this guy. It was somebody. It was this guy or somebody coming up. that true clock like right from the beginning. It may not be this game, it might be among them. I know somewhere along the line of this season I faced somebody who true clock right from the right there. It's like we're almost in position, man. Like we gotta snag that. He goes deep up top and we break up the pass right there. So here we go on 2nd and 10 right here. Just a really quick underneath throw, and thankfully he ends up dropping that due to the contact. And he decides to run the ball on 3rd and 10. Wasn't expecting that. So on 4th and 5 right here, we cannot get off of the field, and we continue to stay on the field. And he is going to go on ahead and take away the entire first quarter, it looks like. And nothing to do with him. It has to do with us. We're not stopping him. We're not getting off the field. You know, if I don't want him to true clock, I got to get the hell up off the field, and I just can't seem to do that. I get him in 3rd down situations, 3rd and 4th downs, but he's coming through. Like, look at that, man. That's like the 3rd time I got a pick animation, but I was unable to come away with at least a batted pass or something. And as you can see, he's continuing to true clock, and he took away damn near the entire first half. Now, what you need to realize is that I've been chewing clock longer than most of these guys have been playing video games, okay? If there's anything that I do successfully well, it's chew that clock. I will chew that clock like there's no tomorrow, because that's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I chew clock. Again, that's just what I do. So he needs to realize that, chewing clock may be a good thing to do until you get matched up with somebody who is a better true clocker than what you are. You understand what I'm saying? And you best believe you're not going to be able to out true clock me. 4th and 7, McNabb throws a dot. You understand how many times that pass has been utterly overthrown, and McNabb makes a good pass on that towards the sideline. Those sideline throws definitely are risky, just due to the fact that so many people make really, really, really bad passes. Right here, we end up just running the ball, juking towards the outside, and I try to stop too. I try to take the entire rest of the quarter. Like, I didn't want him to touch the ball again, and unfortunately that wasn't the plan. I mean, that didn't work out, as he does end up getting the ball. But this right here, I won't even count as a possession. He's just running the ball, basically conceding the half. And you see me calling timeouts. I'm trying to get the ball back to see if possibly I can maybe get in field goal range or something like that. Anything I can do to try and go up multiple possessions. 4th and 12, he skies it, which doesn't leave me much time. Good decision to punt the ball that way. Wasted 6 seconds before I even got the ball. So I just dived down to attempt tossing it up and see if I can get anything. Actually streaked Gronk right there and see if I can go up and get it with this tall bastard. And unfortunately, that was not the case. So to begin the second half, we're going to go on ahead and we're going to get the ball. So remember, like, you can't count that as a possession. You only had 20 some odd seconds left. So I get ball and I'm like, hey, guess what, buddy? We're going to chew clock too. And you need to remember that, we chew clock with the best of them. I definitely, if there was a top 100 in chew clockage, I think I'm top 5. Nothing is more beautiful than slowly draining that clock away from your opponent, and they just cannot stop you. Because nothing is more frustrating, because he was doing it to me. It's frustrating. It's like, come on, man, can we get a stop? This kid is always coming away on 3rd down. Like, I'm trying to get off the field. Like, he's killing me. Chipping away. And I'm like, come on, man, we got to get this stop. We got to get off the field. Like, he can't. How many times are we going to give up a 3rd down to this guy? And here we go, chewing the clock, as he did to us. But again, we have ball, and we're going to go on ahead and, make it very difficult for him to come back. So we wasted an entire quarter, and we're just passing midfield right now. Or were we a little past? Well, we were a little past midfield because we were at about the 40-yard line. So here we go right here, getting close to the 2-minute warning, and we're going to go on ahead and run one more play and take it to the 2-minute warning. I believe he calls the timeout after this first down. Yeah, he does. Okay, he calls the timeout. He hasn't seen the ball the entire second half, mind you. He hasn't, and this is just a true clocking fail because, he must have not known who he was up against. He must have not known that he's going up against the clocker of chewing master. It's up, we kind of got lucky there. Yeah, I'll admit we got lucky. Luck came for our side right there. So we end up getting stopped on. No, we don't. We score a touchdown right there, and we waste the entire second half, almost only leaving him 40 seconds. He chew clock for the first half. We chew clock on the second half, and then Chris Harris Jr. is having none of that pass. We're going to take some knees and get the hell up out of here with the victory. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. He basically had one possession the entire game. You gotta love it. It's your boy GS. We're gonna go on ahead and be signing out. Peace. Get rid of these freezes, man.